Should guys pay for the first date? The short answer to this question is who the fuck knows? So I'll tell you a story and tell you why I think that. I went on a date, right? And of course, I'm the gentleman. I was raised by my grandma and granddad for the most part. And I took their values, I'll say, for the most part. And it was very old school. And the girl offered to pay for the date. I said, nah. I got this. Don't even worry about it. I'm a gentleman, right? I'm playing the gentleman part. Never saw this girl again. Paying for the date, that doesn't mean I expect to see her again because I paid for the date. But, I just really didn't understand. So then, like a few months down the line, me and this girl started dating this other girl. She offered to pay for the date. She actually she offered to pay for the date. And my first question was, why would you want to pay for the date? And she was like, oh, I just wanted to pay for the date. And a lot of time men can feel emasculated by that. I didn't, but I did have a question. I would just wonder. And the key to it, finding out why she wants to pay for the date, you want to figure out you want to figure out two things. You want to figure out if she's just being nice and she wants you to take the initiative to pay for the date, or you want to see if she don't want to see you again. That's a possibility. Or you want to see if she's just like that person who likes to pay for dates. Maybe she hadn't paid for one in 100 dates or something like that. And this 101 date, she decided to pay for you. So the thing is, you want to ask that question to see if what her intentions are. A lot of time we just get deep inside our head and we just we get our own idea. Out of those three things, you can make up your own idea of why she wants to pay for the date. So it's very easy to think things and just not ask or not say anything, but you must ask those questions. So in my opinion, for me, should guys be paying for the first date? I believe so. I believe it's nice to take the initiative to pay for the date because we are still going by the standards of the old school standards of men take the women out. Some women they like to feel more or be more in the power position, which is another reason they might be in their head about some stuff. And you may ask them and they may not even tell the truth about why they are paying for the date, which of course you probably don't want to go on a date with her already because she's a liar. But it's still good to be a gentleman, a southern gentleman I should say, and then offer to pay for the date. There's just nothing wrong with it. I don't understand why people make a big deal out of it. But the biggest problem that we have almost with any situation, especially when it comes to us being curious, is we don't ask or we don't know how to ask. It's so simple. You can do it without attitude. You can do it without offending somebody. Just be just ask them just start off with, I'm curious. Why do you want to pay for the date? Don't give out any answers. Don't be why do you want to pay for the date? You don't want to see me again? I made that mistake. Okay, I definitely made that mistake one time. But you ask them why they are doing what they do. But just start off with, I'm curious. Why do you want to pay for the date? And then just see what they say. And hopefully, she tells the truth. If she don't, then she's not a good person to be dating in the first place because she's lying from the very beginning on the first date. So you don't want that. Okay? So pay for the first date, offer guys. If she offers, and honestly, you can take it in your own hands. I've done this a couple times where she offered to pay for the date and I was like, you know what? Let's go half. Because I know I didn't want to see her again. Both of them, the girls I was dating, I didn't want to see them again after that date. It was terrible dates, but if it's nothing wrong with just paying for half and then going your separate ways. Or even still, if you want to pay for the meal, which I've definitely done also, you pay for the meal and just go your separate ways. You don't have to speak again. And then, you know, if they ask, even right there at the table, like, oh, like, why do you want to split? Or, you know, do you not want to see me again? Just tell the truth. Like, we have such an issue with communication, and then we also have issues with hurting people's feelings. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to see somebody again. If they don't fit you, if you don't feel like they fit you, they make a great impression on the first date, cut it loose. Cut it loose. Like, don't ride things out and then be like, oh, like, it was even worse the second time. Like, you can do that just to see, because maybe they might be nervous. A lot of different things can go on, but use your own judgment when it comes to that. But it's completely fine, guys, to pay for the first date. So should you pay for the first date? No. Can you pay for the first date? Yes. If she want to split, is that okay? Yes. If she wants to pay for the date, is that okay? Yes. If you want answers, just ask. That's it. That's all. I'm done. No more talk about should guys pay for the first date. Okay? Make up your own mind. Okay?